So beautiful souls in other countries like Russia, China, the East, they have always had parasitical protocol and known that if you have them, you're going to get disease. Whereas America says absolutely nothing about it. Even if someone needs to go in for something simple like um, having an appendix out, which of course isn't always simple because it can get messy. But they won't tell you when it's full of parasites or cysts or any of that. They just pull it out if they go in, whether or not there's a problem there, not even looking for the real problem. I've been told this by the surgeons themselves, who were really friggin' rude to me, by the way, which they are. And now I just say thank you and smile, because, like, hey, you can give that to me. I'll take that too. Um, but I also cut them off and don't deal with them if they treat me. I don't care who you are. Like, there is no respect for me out there if they're not respecting me back. I have no use for them. In an emergency, I might, but then again, it's not going to matter, except for probably call my daughter over to do some grounding for me, we'll say. But so my family, they were doing really good for a while. And I let a certain someone back in my life while I was sick and immediately saw the change, which I expected because it always happens across the board with my daughter and I with certain energies, and we both notice it. So I like to bring energy up to release and get over it. I don't want something to have power over me, even if I happen to look at it, see it, or make contact with it. In other words, this is my choice to do this. So, and I've done it many times before, and what I found is that the more you see a lie, the more it becomes a lie, and the less you care about it and the less it affects you. Even if it wants to destroy you, the less power it has and ability to affect you. So, but like in my household, sometimes I have to do ritual over myself. And then when I release those things, they're released into the house. So of course, family is going to pick them up, and people who don't have any wit about them to take care of themselves spiritually, besides pick up a Bible and mime what they're told. But outside of that, there is really no spirituality at all, or knowing of the self or the soul. It's just knowing of the God outside, not the one that's supposed to be living inside once you take that God's belief and advice as your own. But that's how they are, and that's how they act.